welcome back everybody to more MLB The Show 25. I know it's been a while since we hit up the Giants franchise. I apologize, that's on me. Nothing really happened. It did get a little busy with work and stuff, but really, there's no excuse. Really, the only thing that kind of happened is I kind of locked in a little bit on Diamond Dynasty stuff, so y'all kind of know. Y'all seen it pop up on the channel a little bit, especially with the live streams. I know I took part of the weekend classic and stuff like that. And honestly, I really was trying to test it out to kind of see how it went on the channel to see if you guys, enjoyed stuff like that. If y'all did, let me know in the comment section below if y'all kind of want to see that. Or, if we just need to, we'll stick with more just live streams and try and keep working on this Giants franchise. Now, today is a big day. And one of the things it kind of did get slightly delayed was because I was kind of teetering back and forth on what exactly I wanted to do for this episode. I was kind of like, well, do I want to do something different here? Do I want to do this? Do I want to just kind of keep it normal? And I kind of landed on, I'm just keeping on the normal route. And it's mainly because I think I just kind of got busy. And it kind of just was like, I just don't have the time to be able to do it a way I would like to kind of do it. So it is trade deadline day, though. So we do have a couple moves to make. And we're going to go ahead and get started with it. All right, so here we have it. We have trade number 1. It is Juan Cortez, one of our recent draft picks, for Evan Carter. Now, Cortez, right now, he's actually part of our first draft class. I think he's still in Class A. And with somebody we were kind of developing, just kind of hope to see him develop throughout his time down there. And maybe he make it up to AA next year. Even though his hits per 9, you guys can see that I'm not hits per 9, but his per 9 stats, they're just pretty low. So is his control. I just don't know. I mean, that could be a guy that's down there for a while before he ever makes his debut. So we are going to make an offer for Evan Carter here. He's doing pretty well. He's got stuff going up and everything outside of his discipline. He could be striking out quite a bit. But he does have positives going in a lot of directions for him. One thing I would like to see, his batting versus lefties isn't the best right now, but he's having a great year so far. He's batting .290. His OPS is over 800. He's doing well. He's got 15 home runs, got 5 triples, 13 doubles. He has struck out 68 times, which right now is a career high. However, I don't think he's played yet. He's already he's 3 times as much as he had a year ago. He's on pace to have, he's already well over his highs for everything so far. But right now, for whatever reason, I'm about to call them the Giants, the Rangers, they are kind of giving up on him. So this will be one of the moves we are going to go ahead and make. We will get rid of one of our top prospects. We'll bring in another outfielder. Now, there is a reason behind that because we are needing to kind of move down and make some changes. Hunter Bishop, it's time to go. He's just got to go back down. He's just not going to be able to handle being up here anymore. And there's just kind of no point kind of carrying him around up here. Right now, it's just, Walker Jenkins, he's on IL right now, and really, we're not getting a lot out of Luis Matos right now this year either. I was hoping we would get a little bit more. Haven't necessarily got it. And then Ramos and Schwarber, they're doing okay. Schwarber's doing fine. He's our DH. So I'm very happy we're getting out of Schwarber. Ramos, it's just a roller coaster with him. We just never know what we're going to kind of get. Right now, he's on a cold spell, so I guess we'll see how that ends up working out. But Carter, we can probably move him out there to right field. He's a decent fielder. He's got great speed. So I think it'll end up working if we can go ahead and move him out there. And yeah, so that's trade number 1. We do have a second trade that could be a big one. Carter, once again, could be a guy for the future. Right now, I do think our outfield might not be fully set. We'll see. We do got some guys that are younger that are potentially coming up here soon, so we'll have to see how that ends up faring out. But all right, so I found the next guy on the trade block, and it is shortstop Xavier Edwards. He's a switch hitter. He's an 80 overall. He's a B potential. He's having a hell of a year so far. He's batting .303. He seems to be around that 300 mark every year. Got 15 home runs on the year. Looks like it is a career high for him as well. Having a great year with the Miami Marlins. Now, we are going to have to give up Bryce Eldridge. That is one of the guys we are going to have to move. I looked at it again. I was trying to do the suggest trade. It's been a while since I've done it. So, initially, it was Eldridge up here. For whatever reason, they kind of had switched it to some other guys. I'm like, well, that may not be necessarily one-to-one. And really, I just don't know if we're ever going to see Bryce with our ball club. Because right now, we have Vlad, who's at first base. George Wilson is already on the heels of Bryce Eldridge, and he's showing more and more potential by every single day. So I really just don't know if we're ever going to really see Bryce come up here. Bryce does have better power than George, but I don't know. I think I'm liking what we're going to get out of George. I mean, he's one of the top prospects in all of baseball as well, too. So we'll see. But Xavier, and I know you guys think, you're like, well, if you already got a shortstop in Willie Adames. Yeah, well, he's not necessarily going to be playing short. He can play second base. Arise, yeah, I mean, he's doing okay. He's not, I mean, his stuff is starting to come down. I mean, he's definitely looks like maybe he's not necessarily regressing in his attributes, but his stats are. And maybe this will allow him to be able to just play, be able to bat versus righties, because he does a little bit better versus them. So it might be allow him to do that. Maybe, Evers has a higher ceiling. He's 27. He just seems to kind of be the better of the two at the moment anyway. So I think that's just going to kind of allow us to kind of keep bringing in more bats. I like having a switch hitter as well. And, it's just adding more to our lineup. And hopefully this ends up working out for us. We keep trying to make this playoff push. Hopefully win this NL West and get things going. So we are going to go ahead and make the deal. We will move on from one of our top prospects. The Marlins have agreed to the deal. And that is the trade deadline for us. Now, there's some other guys here we're not going after. There was some guys I was interested in that I'm kind of like, that's not really necessarily what I'm going to be looking for. So it is the deadline. We actually do have too many players. So we need to go ahead and get that sorted out. But yeah, I'm excited. Hopefully things end up going well as we are neck and neck here with the Dodgers. This should be an interesting finish. All right, and so this will actually allow us to send Brett Wisely back down. He's, once again, another guy, attributes going up. He's a great platoon player, can pretty much play anywhere. Problem is, he just doesn't really do well. So, I mean, batting around 200 or below 200 consistently, it just doesn't really do much for us. So we will go ahead and send him back down to AAA. And yeah, that is how we will be shaking up here. We got to get the lineup, some stuff set here. And I think we got a new look team that looks pretty damn solid. We are now first in contact. Our defense took a bit of a hit. I guess because of Wisely going down. But if speed goes up a little bit, I'm not exactly sure where our power was. And ranking pitching, I think all that stayed the same too. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get everything set. And hopefully this ends up working out for us. All right, y'all. Let's get a move on. Let's go ahead and finish up here in the month of July. And we are going to go ahead and get a win there versus the Reds as we got Brady Singer being dealt to Detroit. Now, Detroit has made a lot of moves here over this franchise save filers. They bring in the right-handed pitcher in Brady Singer. They're going to keep trying to make their push there for this race. But we are at a deadline of signing draft picks. I don't think we can, we're not even going to have a shot at being able to sign them. So, he is at 50%. I honestly kind of forgot what all ended up happening here. I know Julio Merced. I kind of said, like, F you too. Honestly, might do the same thing to Elvin, too. I mean, it's cool that he can play catcher and left field. That's pretty rare. But, I mean, we're finding out that he's a not ranked guy. I know he's a fourth rounder, but, I mean, honestly, we'll give you one last offer, dude. That's all. We're going to give you one last offer. Okay, yeah, you decided to sign. I thought so. He realized his baseball career might be over with. He might always just stay down there in the minors, but it is what it is with that. But let's go ahead and take a look here, see what stuff Reyes struggle. Really, normally don't see him with the struggling by his name. We got Rainer Arias, then we got other pretty guys down here doing well. All right, not bad. But we do have a half-game lead here up on the Dodgers. It is August 1st. It's a big month. We only got 2 left. This is the only like full month we got as well. So hopefully we can do some winning. Let's get a sweep here of the Reds. Logan Webb on the mound, and yes, sir, we're getting the job done. You'll love to see it. We got a big-time series coming up here with the Yankees, but the Yankees aren't looking so hot. The Yankees are currently sitting in first place, but they're only 3 games above 500. Wow, kind of surprising. See if we can take care of business. Yes, sir, keeping the winning ways going. It's 5 in a row. I wasn't sure how many we won in a row. I forgot to look before this Red series, but all right, I like it. Let's keep things going. Let's keep it up here. Who was on? Oh, Suarez got the win. All right, got a moment here, and we are getting absolutely blown out. Good gosh. Got dismantled. Not sure who's getting the win for them, but it was not a good day for us. Absolutely just shut down and shut out. Let's see if we can take the next game here. We got an elbow sprain with somebody. It'll be all right. Matt Higgins strained finger. All right, we got a 1-1 ball game. We are at home here. Gerard Encarnacion is up to bat versus Jake Cousins. Runner in scoring position. Lee is the go-ahead run. Evan Carter on base. See if we can get the job done, y'all. Let's see if we can get the job done. All right, Jake Cousins, here we go. We got a runners on first and second, 1 out. Encarnacion up to bat. Let's see what he's got. We got to expect that sinker is going to be coming, and he starts off with a slider here early. All right, well, we were extremely late on that. We've been late on anything he would have sent to us. Here we go. We got an 0-1 count to us. And extremely late on the sinker. All right, timing way off. You know, playing Diamond Dynasty, you're grinding a bit. Everything's a little bit slow, especially when you play on rookie. So right now we're a little bit screwed with our timing as that sinker moves well inside. And right, we go the 1-2. Oh my gosh, looking stupid and looking ugly, swinging at an ugly slider. Gotta bring in Patrick Bailey. He will have to come through with the base knock. He's 0 for 3 on the day. He's yet to get a hit all series. But he can deliver here with a big blow. Now, we've seen Bailey come through with some clutch hits before. I don't care what his runners in scoring position says. I have seen Patrick Bailey come through in the clutch before. So let's see if he can get it done here. Here's the 1-0. All right, it's a 3-1 count here. Lineup turning back around if we take a walk. And we will. He'll miss high with a fastball on back-to-back pitches. Bases are loaded for the newly traded man, Xavier Edwards, who's batting .309 on the year. And he can have his first hero moment here in a Giant uniform as the first pitch he sees is in there for a high strike with a sinker. That one's gonna find a way to get knocked down, but it will plate home the go-ahead run. Xavier Edwards has an infield single and an RBI. Let's go. Big time, boys. Big time. We'll take it. Edwards coming through clutch. Here's Luis Ariz. One good swing could really do a lot of damage, you guys. You just need one good swing. It's underneath it too much. Weakly lifted into left field, and that'll end the 8th. Brian Abreu, I'm guessing, is coming out to shut it down. 6, 7, and 8 due up. I only got 2 hits, y'all. Y'all got to shut this mess down. Come on. I'm going to return to the sim. I know y'all got it. Oh, my gosh. Of course you don't. Of course Abreu's here, and of course you end up having somebody on second base. All right, once again, anytime we use Abreu, it feels that we always are falling behind in the count on the first 2 pitches. It never fails. Ooh, that slider was awful. 3-1 count coming up. Peraza, excuse me. Not Pereira. Peraza up to bat, but we'll take it. McCormick is out on a loud ground out to the third baseman. Ariz is playing third today. Chapman has the day off. And Oswald Peraza will be potentially their last batter. Once again, here we go. Just always struggling. We got a favor call from the umpire there, but once again, struggling to find the zone on the first 2 pitches. It never fails. I just don't understand it, but we'll get a strike right there with the sliders. He swings through. Can we get him to extend a little bit more? The 1-2 looking for the save. Got on well out of the zone, and it's going to be a Giants victory, another series victory for us. Let's get it going, boys. Let's get it going. I don't know if we're at 80 wins yet or we're going to be inching close to it. But I ain't complaining. Let's go. Xavier Edwards with a 5 for 5 day. Okay, Xavier. I see you, bro. And now, okay, yeah, we're still a little ways off of hitting 80. Okay, we still got a few more games. Now, I was jumping the gun way too soon. But we do got a series here coming up with the Padres. We're going to get real familiar with them here over these next couple of weeks. Hopefully we can take care of business. As we end up losing the first one, Casey Mize is dealt the loss. Quite a bit of runs given up in that one. But we do have Logan Webb going back for us, and we get shut out. All right, well, that's the first series loss we have had in over a month. Wow, we haven't had one since we got swept by the Mariners. We're trying to avoid the sweep here, so hopefully that is not going to be what's happening here. And we are swept. We are swept. Absolutely dismantled by the Padres. For whatever reason, they had just been our kryptonite this entire time, but I forgot we can view our draft picks. I did completely forget about that. So, yeah, let's take a look at that. See how well we did. Had a good feeling about David Conrad. The rest of the draft class, I necessarily don't know. But we'll see as we get in here. And, yeah, we did pretty well on Conrad. Got a couple B's in here. And, yeah, we knew the rest of this was probably pretty trash. Like, when it came to Elvin and we were blindly picking people. I feel like even Gus may have been a blind pick. I don't recall, but David, he was the crown jewel of our draft class for sure. I mean, got an A out of it. We'll take it. I'm sure there may have been some other good picks out here. We're going to kind of flip through here. We'll see, if anybody catches our eye. Honestly, I don't even recall the names who I was actually, quite interested in. I don't even recall who had the very first pick in the draft. Evans McKenna, yeah, he was a guy. Third base prospect. Good power, switch hitter. Does look pretty solid. Ends up with the Tampa Bay Rays, so they get a good pick here. Tom Hong, yeah, remember that? Yeah, if I see the name, I might recall him. Very good pick here. And he looked like the best player in the draft. And he's got great contact out the gate. Got some solid power, especially versus the righties. I mean, he's a lefty bat. Fielding, he needs some work. I mean, his fielding wasn't good when we scouted him out. But Tom Hamby, another center fielder. They took 2 center fielders back to back. He, more of a project. This Tom, not as good as Tom Hong. But still, got an A. I mean, Blue Jays did pretty well. Got a couple B's in here as well, too. White Sox, another pretty rough draft class for them. Yeah, going through here so far, seeing a crazy amount, but we do see Chuck Denson's got a B grade. Gerald O'Hara, 72 overall here, pretty solid as well. Ooh, this might be the best guy in the class, Sammy Salgado. I don't even know if I even had him scouted, but he looks like he can play all outfield positions in second base. He's only a 67 overall, but he's got good power versus lefties. I guess, yeah, his fielding, that's why he's so high. He's got high fielding. His power versus lefties is pretty solid, too, for, well, he is 21, but switch hitter, you might want a little bit more of that. He looks more like he's more of a plus defender. That's kind of where his rating's coming from. We got Jason Phillips down here, maybe a hidden gem found by the Astros. 18-year-old, 47 overall. We'll see if he can live up to the billing. They found him in the 6th round there. Henry Conrad, one of the better shortstops in this draft class. Also pretty solid. Good power, good fielding, good speed. Fielding, well, good arm and reaction. His actual fielding ability is not the best, but everything else, pretty decent. Pretty good power, speed, and whatnot. Also found a relief pitcher, Mariano Avelos. This is a guy we were interested in. The A's end up taking him. Not very high on the velocity. And honestly, for that, you would think his control would be a bit better than what it is. But he does have a good hit per 9. This is actually his highest rated category, or attribute, if you want to say it. So that's pretty solid. But I think I'm still happy with the guy we ended up with so far at the moment. I'm not seeing anything. I'm not having regrets or anything. We got Ray Iglesias. He's also an A right here. Very, very good speed. Unfortunately, he's only a 58. He's young. His walks per 9 are horrendous, so his per 9 not good either. His home run per 9 for his age is pretty solid. Just don't know if that walk per 9 is going to help him well in the sim. It just doesn't seem like it's going to do too well. But I am noticing a lot of relief pitchers, a lot of closing pitchers. That may have been a pretty good draft class for them. Chris Keyser from Mississippi ends up with the Braves. Well, he'll be back in the state of Mississippi because I believe their AA team is in Mississippi as well. All right, yeah. Still not seeing anything crazy. Looks like a late pick here from the Marlins. Yikes. He's a B prospect, but boy, he's got a lot of work to do. He's got great speed, though. That might be all he is. We got Jeff Dodson, another closing pitcher. Michael Yamazaki, yeah. Generational talent at catcher. He ended up being an 85 overall. Wow. If he was there, I probably would have ended up taking him. And the Nationals get another generational talent. They got a generational first baseman, and now they got a generational catcher. And I'm going to show you guys how the first baseman doing, because the dude was going insane last time I looked, which was weeks ago to me, and it was kind of weeks ago on this game the last time I looked too. But wow, an 85 overall catcher out the gate. That is insane. You know how hard it is to find catchers on this game? Wow, Michael Yamazaki. Wow, absolutely a stud pickup from them. Ooh, good, really bad pick for their first pick. We got Richie Goff here, center fielder for the Reds. Another A potential guy, very great speed. Not much of a fielder out there. He's going to have to work on that. Decent contact, early on. Power's lacking a lot, but he's not bad, not bad. We got a couple shortstops here taken from the Brewers, although the one they found later ends up being an A, and Alfred Murillo. But Darren, all right, another solid contact guy, good speed. Once again, a lot of these guys fielding suck. Odell Monticelli, he's got good fielding. I believe it was this. Yeah, I think this was like the #1 second baseman prospect. I was intrigued by him. He didn't fall to us, of course, but all right, good fielding, okay speed. He'll be able to hit the ball a little bit right now. He's more of a fielder than he is anything, though. But so far what I'm seeing, we didn't really miss out on much. The two guys that I really would have wanted, they ended up going well before we even had a chance. So, yeah, John, oh, man, Danny Rush. I think this was one of the guys I had, picked late. Was hoping he'd just kind of fall. Of course, he ends up with the Dodgers. He's an A. He's a 60 overall, so it's pretty solid. And Manny Aparicio, another A. So, there were some here, but they were pretty low overall. So, I think we can say the best in the class easily goes to Tom Hong, who is a 79 overall, which I know, well, Here's the thing. I know the generational turn is considered to be for 18 and 19-year-olds, but come on. Tom looks like one, and Michael Yamazaki is definitely one. I don't know if they changed anything, but you can't tell me that out the gate is not generational talent. He could play almost any catcher position he wanted right now. There's not many catchers in this league that is 85 overall. He damn sure play for us. He's not being, I guess, it's probably only a handful. You probably can't even get past your first hand or count it on one hand. You got Rushman, he wouldn't be better than. I'm sure there's some other guys that are prospects and stuff. He's not better than Jeffers. We're talking overall-wise. Diaz, he has a higher overall than. O'Hoppers worked himself up to an 86. All right, so that's 4. But Sean Murphy, that's 5. All right, we might get to a second one. He's tied with Francisco Alvarez. I'm not putting that on the hand. He's tied. That don't count. William Contreras, all right, so we made it to 6. Once again, tied with Gabriel Moreno. All right, so we made it to 7 players that he does not have a better overall than. That's insane. He's better than like 21%, or not 21%, 21 players. 7 of them have better overall, and then 2 of them he's tied with. It's insane. That is insane. And, oh, yeah, before I forget, let me show you guys what this first baseman is doing for these guys, too. I mean, good gosh, the Nationals have just struck gold, man. Where is he at? Oh, no, that's the Reds. Maurice Volat. I mean, he's already better than Maurice. Maurice is starting to go down a little bit as he's playing, but he did a lot of this damage early. Those 7 home runs and all that. He did a lot of that in his first few games. So I'm guessing pitchers are starting to catch up to what he's able to do, and he's going to have to adjust. But Maurice still looking pretty solid so far. I mean, he's batting .282, 7 home runs here early on in his career. He's got a really good OPS at the moment. Early on, like I said, when his first few weeks in the season, it was like, damn, bro. Because at first he started out in Class A, and then it just brought him up to the majors. He just made the jump up. But he is doing well. So we do have an understanding of what we're looking at here. But you know what? Let's get a move on as we look through some of that draft class stuff. We got to bounce back here versus the Brewers, you guys. Come on. Can't be losing these games anymore. Bases loaded. We got to get one out. Ryan Walker is out there. We'll see what it does. We haven't had the best success with Walker in the past pitching with him. He's done a lot better this year, and we need him to get one out. First, Wilson Contreras. Good gosh. I didn't even see who we were even going to have to go up against, but we need to out versus their best batter. We got him swinging at a fastball out of the zone here. Makes it a 0-2 count. Can Ryan Walker put him away here and get the strikeout? Oh, that was a bad slider, but it's going to end up working out, and we will be out of the 7th. Ball game remains tied. Let's go. Yeah, Ryan for sure got away with one right there. Got another moment here, top of the 8th. No, I'm going to send this. Y'all got it. I got faith in y'all. And we get walked off. Christian Yelich, 2 RBI home run. Walks it off. It was a lone hit of the ball game. Good gosh. That was a 4-game losing streak. Vlad goes yard in this game, so does Elliot Ramos, but it doesn't matter. Not good at all, you guys. It's a 4-game slide. We got to snap out of it at some point. I'm here, bottom of the 9th. I'm going to let y'all handle this. We lose again. Are we going to get swept in back-to-back games? Like I said, I'm going to let y'all handle it. Thank you. 10-7, getting the job done. Finally ends a 5-game slide. That allows the Dodgers to get out to a 1.5-game lead on us. So, not ideal. Not ideal at all here. But we got to get revenge back here on the Padres. We do. They just swept us. We need to make sure we at least take 3. We do. And we're in an awful moment here. Good gosh. Runners at first and second. Jungle Lee up to bat, and we're down 2. Now, honestly, I haven't had the best success swinging with Lee. So we'll see what we're going to get here out of him. Oh, that pitch gets away, and that'll bring both runners into scoring position. That works well for us because Patrick Bailey's not fast. He's not at all. So that moves him a lot closer. And swings through a fastball. We're late on it, man. My timing is all the way screwed up. Lee is 2 for 3 on the day. Pitch misses inside. He might walk Lee to go to Vlad, which I don't know if that's the right answer, but Vlad is 0 for 3 on the night. He misses outside. The umpire rings us up, though. You can't call that a strike, man. That is terrible. That is terrible. That pitch is outside. That is a walk. Bases should be loaded. Instead, it's going to bring up Vlad, who's going to need a big fly if he's going to want to walk this one off. Oh, he's way underneath on it. We were just a little early on that. He was way underneath it, though. We need a base hit. Come on, man. The 1-2. Game on the line. Man, be careful of that sweeper here. The 2-2. Got us. He hit that sweeper on. I don't know if we were out in front on him or not. I feel like he just swung over top of it, though. Vlad did not touch a single one of those pitches. No, well, I guess outside that first one he fouled off. But Logan Webb dealt the loss, man. He got battered. And we've lost 4 straight at minimum to the Padres. Like the Padres just kicking our ass. No, we lost 6 straight to the Padres, excuse me. They just have our number. There is just nothing we can do about these dudes. We're now 2 games back behind the Dodgers. We finally get a win versus guys. There we go. Wisely, he's down in the minor, so he'll be out. Yeah, boy, minor leagues, they getting banged up like crazy. All right, we're looking for our 80th win of the year. We get a couple good solid wins there, and we're going to end up losing. All right, well, at least we split. I mean, we need to win that series, but we'll take a split, and we're losing again, you guys. Oh, y'all get yourselves out of it, and they're not getting themselves out of it. Well, once again, another big-ass losing streak coming here in the month of August. This has been terrible. We got 5 wins this month. Oh, 6, excuse me. Oh, you guys got to get it together. 13-12? What on earth happened here? Corbin Carroll went yard twice. 12 hits given up. 15, Chapman, Guerrero, Damas, Ramos, and Patrick Bailey all go yard. Good God, it was just a home run fest. Suarez got smoked around. He gave up 7 runs. Brendan Pfaadt also gave up 7 runs. The 2 starters got absolutely shredded. All right, that's our first chance to see what Evan Carter's about. Unfortunately, don't got a favorable lefty-lefty matchup. He doesn't really bat as well. All right, Carter. See what you can do. Batting .291. Runners in scoring position. A base knock will give us the lead, but there's nobody out. That is a positive swing late and high at a cutter. He fouls off another cutter. That was a good one to hit. He was way underneath it, too, but we were also extremely late. Our timing is just awful right now. Here's the 0-2 from Charlie Duncan. Can't touch the changeup. Down we go. I think we're way out in front on that one. Okay, I don't know what just – oh. Okay, well, I don't know what's going on, but we got the lead. I guess we were in a moment with Carter. I didn't think that was the case. Maybe he's on a hit streak or something like that. I don't know, but all right. No, he's not on a hit. What is this? Does he have 2 home runs? It doesn't show me. Maybe he's got 2 home runs or something in this game. I don't know. Yeah, he does actually, yeah. Looking up top. I didn't even see it up there on the scoreboard. It wasn't there at first. Yeah, he's got 2 home runs. They were having us hit his 3rd. Struck out again. Fastball blown by his back-to-back Ks after he had 2 solo shots. Oh, my gosh. Why is Eric Miller in the game? Okay, well, I don't know why Miller is in the game, but here we go. Hopefully this is not about to be a home run.
1 strike away. On the ground right.
This is just one of those moments. Okay, never mind. All right. Cool, cool. We'll get the job done. Let's go. Kind of forgot they had those. Oh, well, you know, you could be involved in this moment. We'll take it. We needed the dub. We needed it. Evan Carter ends up being the player of the game. Sorry, man. I shouldn't have hopped in there because, damn, I messed your day up. Went from jacking out 2 of them to 2 strikeouts at the end of the day, but end up splitting that series there. And we got the Reds here coming up, and we got a rise on up to bat. Alexis Diaz. Evan Carter is at first. We'll say one thing. We are seeing Carter on base a lot. That one's going to get knocked down by the 3rd baseman. Can Arise beat it out at first? He will beat it out at first base. So far, the only 2 hits we got on the day are infield singles because they were knocked down by the infielders. Not going to complain, though. Not going to complain. Patrick Bailey up to bat, batting .240. Here's the 2-2 here to Bailey. We cannot strike out, man. We struck out. Here's the 0-2. Damn slide. He threw 3 sliders in a row. Diaz, go fuck yourself. We're up to Matt Chapman. He's our last hope. You're probably going to see a bunch of sliders again. Damn, Chapman, you got to do something with that. All right, final strike of the night, potentially. That one gets away, and the runners will move up an extra 90 feet. He does that one more time, that is going to score Carter. Hell, it almost would have worked if we would have swung at it. Just put us on base instead of having 2 strikes. All right, here we go. The 1-2 here from Diaz. Got us. That one does not get away. Blocked well behind the plate. Chapman is retired. That's the ball game. Tying and go-ahead run in scoring position. We can't come through. So much losing here in the month of August. So much losing. Top of the 8th here. Vlad is up the bat. There you go, boys. That's the way to finish it off. Honestly, I would like to hop into these, but, man, right now, it's just not smart for me, too. I will here and there, but still. But, okay, Walker Jenkins is back. Good. I should insert him back into the AAA lineup. And, yep, well, he's in AA. Excuse me. He still got attributes going up, so that's a positive. Take a quick look here at my boy George Wilson. He's still a 66 overall. I love to see that his power going up. If he can just, he finds a way to get out up to the 50s, and if that's where it kind of stops, that's perfectly fine. He doesn't need to, I mean, he's playing first base. He would love for a first baseman to have the power around those 70s. He got it for his contact, but, you know, it's fine. We also do have contract extensions. We got arbitration stuff available. There's some black renewable. We'll wait till the offseason with this stuff. Some of these guys, we kind of know what it's going to do. Like, we got arbitration here coming up with Hayden Birdsong. We'll be dealing with all that stuff in the offseason. Right now, I'm just kind of trying to get through some of this stuff. I'm going to try and get through here the month of August. We're not going to have a full game here today. Ryan Walker, get it out. We are going to get the win. I don't think he got out of that, though. He actually did get out of that. Okay, it was a Bray who gave up the run. Well, we'll take the series victory there over the Reds. Brett Wisely, looks like he is ready to be back. Y'all go ahead and take care of that. Sitting here at 83 wins here. Oh, boy, top of the 8th. Brian Abreu's coming in. He's going to need a 4-out save. And we're going to try and get it done. However, y'all know how these first 2 pitches go. Be ready for him to be in a nice 2-0 count potentially. And there go one. It's the way his pinpoint is. It's extremely fast, and it's always, oh, we just got hold right there. It's just really extremely fast. All right, well, I guess we're going to walk Montes. And now we get the call. All right. Got the ground that we were looking for. Adames flips it on the, flips on the first. Flips on the second to a rise, and that is going to get us out of the jam. What's up, Abreu? Return to the sim. If they need us, we'll hop in. They do need it. Damn, bro. Why is that man on second base? And now we got one of their best batters up the bat. He's 0 for 4 on the day. How is that a ball? Bro, this umpire's a fucking asshole. All right, well, Evan Carter's got it in the right. Got a brute. Probably brings the tie and run to third. No, he's going to hold. Perfect for us. I don't know how Julio Rodriguez didn't really crush that one. He was way underneath it, I guess. They got Boba Shett now. Okay. First pitch is in there for a strike. You never know with this damn umpire. Good gosh, he is awful. Full count to Bichette. Looking for the punch out. Awful slider. Awful. Abreu's tiredness is not helping. Here comes Brent Rooker. I got to pull him. He just can't pitch right now. He can't. I rather if we're going to lose this, it's not because we're going to be losing with a guy who just can't find the damn zone. It's not. Oh, that one's back up the middle. Rooker comes through and delivers with the game-tying hit. We're able to limit the damage to only first and second, but damn, Rooker comes through. Junior Suarez up the bat. The sweeper gets the zone. Finally able to find a damn zone somewhere. I guess we should have walked Rooker, because good gosh. Got him. See you later. Should have walked Rooker. Good gosh. Oh, return to the sim here. Eric Miller is in a jam. Eric, I'm telling you, get out of your own mess. And he does. Evan Carter hits a 2-run home run. Ends up getting us the win here. All right, Carter. He's making an impact here early on so far since he's been dealt for us. We like it. And he had a 2-run home run to win it. He also had 2 home runs in the game. I like it. See what Kyle Harrison is about here. Ooh, Kyle going for a complete game shutout. I like. Now, who was it? Him or Birdsong that we saw? Maybe it may even been Logan Webb. I don't recall. It was like going for like an 80-pitch complete game shutout. I mean, he's not going to be able to get the 80 pitches. Not possible, but damn, Kyle. You have it under 80 pitches at the moment heading into the 9th. That's insane. Boba Shett leads them off. 6-0 ball game. We're going to hope to get the job done. All right, Bichette's being a pain in the ass here. Here's the 2-2. He will go down to the circle change. See you later. Strikeout here for Kyle Harrison. That is number 6 on the day. Let's go. First pitch is over for a strike. Got to be careful with Rooker. Rooker's got good power versus both sides of the plate, so it doesn't matter. So he can get some base hit here. Yeah. No shocker there. We'll see if they end up pulling Harrison because of that. I don't know if they're going to let him keep going or not. And yeah, they're going to pull him. All right. I had a feeling that might be the case. He wasn't pitching for a no-hitter or a perfect game or anything like that, so not complaining about it. We will have Randy Rodriguez come in to finish this one off. And you know what? The runner doesn't even come across the score. We'll take it. Elliot Ramos goes yard today. So does Jung Ho Lee. All right. All right, it's a 4-game win streak. We're trying to get things back to getting on the right path here, so doing well. We're at 85 wins. We're still hanging in there with the Dodgers. It's just a back and forth affair we are going. That just seems to be what the case is. We look to go for the sweep here. Eric Miller once again in another jam versus the Mariners. This one I'm going to see him. And we get out of it. Great job. Big sweep of the Mariners. We needed it. That's payback for them sweeping us at our home field. That's payback because we needed it. F y'all. All right, we got a good one here with Casey Mize. He'll go up against Paul Skeens. 3.16 ERA is 12-10 on the year. We're trying to keep up the winning ways. Can we get to 6 wins in a row? We are down 1. Elliot Ramos versus Carmen Milotsky. I don't know. I know I butchered his name all the way, but we got to run this scoring position. Didn't check the outs. I'm not exactly sure where we're at, but we're going to see if we can get the job done. And did you guys see that we top 5 in all those categories of pitching? It's nice. It's nice to have. We just need the bets to end up being top 5 and everything, too. But here we go. Oh, Ramos charges one into right field. Back goes the right field. Oh, the crap. I blew it. Crap. Ooh, boy, almost. I thought I was going to find a way to hit the wall. I actually didn't hit L1 before I needed to. Only 86 off the bat, though. Man, thought it would have been better than that. Gerardo Encarnacion is actually playing today. Interesting. Not sure what they have him in. He's in right field. Sitting all the outfielders we have, I'm kind of surprised he's in the game. All right, here we go. We got a 1-0 here with a man on second base. We need a base knock here, Gerard. All right, well, we're way out in front on a slider. The timing is just awful. Yeah, can't take a break from the Hall of Fame stuff. We are just bad right now. Well, we're able to see that one get away, though, thankfully. And we're going to get underneath that sweeper too much. Good timing. Center fielder's got it. And we will end up falling in this one. 4-3 is your final. Casey Mize dealt the loss. Matt Chapman, a 5-for-5 day. Wow. Not able to come through for him, though, unfortunately. And that would snap our 5-game win streak. We're moving into 90 wins here potentially on the year. Once again, we are finna lose to the Pirates. Bro, what the fuck? The Pirates are they were, 6 games below 500 going into this series. Yeah, what the hell? I'm trying to lose to them again. Lee, walk this off. Thank you. I don't know if Lee's the one who walked it off or not. I'm guessing it was Lee. It was not Lee. Somebody else did it. But, all right, well, we got a big series here coming up with the Dodgers here, going into the month of September. It's a 3-game set. So we'll see how it goes, but who knows how it's going to end up working out. But we won't find out until next time, everybody. We're going to go ahead and close things out here. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If y'all did, make sure you guys hit the like button. Comment down below. Let me know your thoughts here on the Giants franchise. We're going to be able to make this push. That should be able to secure this NL West. We got 2 more series with the Dodgers. That is going to be big. Those are going to be crucial. If you guys are new here, man, make sure you guys hit the subscribe button for more. I'm out to next time, everybody. Hope you guys stay safe out there. And as always, God bless and peace. Close it out, Future.
And it's the love from my fans got me still here.